Hi folks, this is Stacy and my helper Anna, and we're doing a little another session of cabin cooking for eatingintheburbs.com. And today we're going to make a loaf of bread. We're going to make a loaf of cabin bread, and it's a very simple kind of bread. It's just flour, water, yeast, and salt. That's it. It's called a no-knead bread. Knead is in K-N-E-A-D, not the N-E-E-D. Okay, so we're going to get started in a second here. I'm just going to pause the camera, and we'll get the stuff ready to go. You ready, Anna?
Yep.
Okay, let's do this. Okay, so here we are. I've got the supplies set out for us. Just a regular grocery store variety yeast. I've got my measuring cups here, 1.5 cups of water. This is for the flour. I've got some Bob's Red Mill cornmeal, and I've got just a grocery store variety whole wheat flour. I wasn't able to do that, but anyhow, I've got 3 cups, and I've measured it out as accurately as I could.
Isn't really like flat.
Okay, so there's 3 cups of flour into the bowl.
Smells.
Okay, Anna, did you have the yeast ready in the little white measuring cup?
Yep.
Okay, if you want to get the yeast, that would be a good thing to do. Okay, and I have
spoon.
1 and.
Can I stir?
Not yet. So there's 1.5 teaspoons.
Don't too salt. No too much. Don't put too much salt, or it'll not be healthy. It'll make us get lots of water to drink.
Okay, that's true. And it's going to give that a stir to mix that around. This is a recipe that I read about once again on Pinterest. Okay, Anna, do you want to give that a little stir?
Let's stir.
Yep. Okay. Bowl. Slowly, slowly. And I watch the way I see when my hand is bringing it in. Okay. Okay, that's too high though.
I'm showing.
Oops. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to
turn it to counting mountain if you put it really high.
So can you pour the water in nice and slowly? Watch this. We'll just wait, please. Okay, and then I'll stir it in.
It starts to look like bananas.
Okay, it's like making banana bread. Can you pour a little more water in? Nice and gently.
Like this?
Yeah, pour the water in. That's good. Stop there.
Okay. There's some more in.
Yeah, just hold on to it while I incorporate this water into the batter. Okay.
It looks like.
And it's called it's like a peasant bread because it's so
that totally looks like bread.
It's so simple.
Don't.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going off script here a little bit. Hold on, love.
I'm trying to stir.
I'm going off script here a little bit, and I'm going to add in, that's a 1/4 cup of the Moody Ales Matcha Saison, which is
stir. That looks like a snowy mountain. It's flat.
Because I added a little more liquid, I'm just going to add a little more flour, and I actually don't know what the effect of adding the beer will be, but my thinking is that beer has yeast in it, right, love?
Yes.
And bread has yeast in it. Leave it sit for 12 hours. So not until
tomorrow?
That's right. Not until tomorrow do we do anything more with it. So I've got this rubber scraper. I'm just going to cover it with a blue nice dish towel. And I'm just going to...
dish towel.
I'm just going to put it up.
It's very soft.
The old traditional proofing oven on top of the fridge. That's an age-old thing. And so that's all we have to do. We've mixed the whole wheat flour. We have mixed the whole wheat flour, 1.5 cups of water, 1/4 cup of my Moody Ales beer. How much yeast did you put in there, sweetheart?
1 cup.
1/4 teaspoon and 1.5 teaspoons of salt. We mixed it together, and now we're letting it rest to do its beastly thing there it is.
We'll do the rest of the movie tomorrow.
That's it. And we'll come back tomorrow, or well, we'll check in with the dough intermittently. Okay, that's it. We'll check in soon. Okay, so here we are. Westy's over there with the honey, and my helper's going to pull the cover back. Okay, real fast so it doesn't fall into the bread. That's it, and right off. Pull it right off. Woo! There we go. And so you can see that the yeah. Let me point to it here. See, there's a
Bubble. Don't pop it.
no. Well, let's see what happens. Oh yeah.
Oh, that looks funny.
So you can see how the dough is starting to work now. So I've got my spatula here.
It's like bread, so good.
It's got a wonderful. Oh, look at the. You can see the.
It looks like dough still though.
For the people who can't eat gluten, this is not good because the gluten is the part that is making it so sticky and yummy. So we're going to. I pushed it down, and we're going to let it rise again today, and then we're going to do a baking. So there we go. Okay.
Second to the bowl.
Okay. So we'll put this. Get rid of that, and now we're just going to.
Put it to shaky
It's pretty wet. It's surprisingly wet.
Try?
Yeah. Can you just
Put it to a circle.
Yeah, pull this end up. Pull it up.
This?
Yeah, there we go.
Nice.
Okay, just pull it up onto itself.
Now what do I do with this?
And I'm going to sprinkle some more cornmeal onto it.
Cornmeal. Like
Okay.
this.
Yeah. Okay. You keep working
shape it into
nice,
a
gently.
circle.
Don't put your hands inside of it. Pull your hands back, please. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you want to keep
Are we
it.
gonna make it a circle?
We're going to make a baguette style. Okay. So you want to pull it up so that it doesn't stick to the bread. Okay. Can I work on it a minute?
Sticky.
Yeah. Now we're going to let this have its final rise, and then we're going to get it ready, get the oven ready to bake it. Okay, so we're going to let it rise for another hour. So at 3 o'clock we'll be back to have another look at it. Okay, that's it for now. The oven to 450 degrees, and inside of the oven is my. Okay, stand back, please. Smoking hot cast iron pan, really smoking hot. And
You gotta put the bread on it?
yes, so I'm going to bring the bread from over here. Can you move the measuring cup for me, sweetheart?
Oh, this one?
Yes, please.
Can I put the water on?
Not yet.
Here? Can I put here?
And see if I can get this to come off the bread.
Hey, it's it. How do you know it's named Betsy?
I just named it.
Okay.
Okay, so that can go in the
Garbage.
garbage.
I'll
And
put it for you.
what I'm going to do is I'm going to sprinkle the top with a little more cornmeal, and we'll see how that goes. Okay, that's that. So that's going to go back in the oven. That is at 450 degrees. And another thing I'm doing, where'd my water go?
I put that. Should I put it?
I'm going to pour this. This is going to happen quite quickly. Okay, so there's a cup of water going. Okay, so that goes underneath there. And you see inside there. So that pan, the water inside there will steam, and then it will coat the top of the bread. It'll make the crust so that it stays a little more flexible so the bread can rise up as much as I want it to. Okay.
Whoa.
It's looking delicious. What do you think, Anna?
It smells delicious more.
Okay, so it's been 30 minutes, and so we're going to open the oven up and see what we have. Okay, coming down, and let's
I think
see.
it's ready.
It looks like it's ready. Let's put it up here. Can you close the oven door for me, love?
Yes.
Okay. Push it shut.
Why?
Push it shut.
Oh, it's so hot.
Okay. So that, I don't know, how do you know if it's ready or not? Woo-wee!
That's ready.
It does look ready. So, watch out. That pan is molten hot there. So I'm going to move this aside. Okay, just hold on a second.
It's making me so hot.
I know.
need to get by a fan.
It's kind of funny. We did this on the hottest day of the year so far, isn't it? Okay, so
Hey. 3,
not yet, love.
3, 2, 1, 0. 0.
Look at that pan.
0 actually.
Comes out of there just
3, 2, or 1. Which one? I'll do 2.
comes out of there just crisp, clean, crisp. So we'll leave that bread to. What do you think of that, sweetheart?
Good. Can I touch it?
Go ahead. Still really hot.
That's
We're going to let it rest and sit there for a few minutes before we cut into it to see how it looks. There it is. Okay, here we are again, and the bread has cooled. It's now been about 25 minutes since the bread came out of the oven, and Helper and I, Anna, is going to we're going to cut the bread. So if you want to just back up a little bit, and how's that look? I sharpened this nice knife up just before we started. So let's have a look at.
oh, it looks so good inside, like good.
Oh, look at the bubbles in that.
Can I see?
Okay.
Maybe it's the beer made it.
Yeah, maybe. Let's have a sniff. Oh,
Oh, so good.
oh, does that ever smell good?
I told you that it smelled better.
There you go. So it's not the thickest loaf, but I'll tell you, that just smells divine. Do you want me to
This is good.
put some butter on that for you?
This first. It tastes good.
You know that the saying at the cabin, everything's better with butter. Okay, there you go.
Butter makes better.
Butter makes it better. Just for the record, we're not sponsored by butter. It's just our belief. It's actually a little bit much. So let's have a look. So you can see the bubbling there. Nice bubbling. It's got a it's not too hard of a crust on top of it, but it is it's soft it's soft inside, and let's have a little taste of that. Okay. This is Anna and Stacy with your latest episode of Cabin Cooking. And today's episode featured the peasant bread, which is basically flour, water, yeast, salt, and what was the other mystery ingredient we put in?
It was beer.
Beer. It was a quarter cup of the Moody Ale Saison beer. And I would say that the bread turned out quite lovely. What do you think, love?
Good.
Yeah? Let's have a taste. Really nice. Really nice. The cornmeal has a nice little crunch to it. Good texture for the crust, and the interior, the bready part. I like it.
I like it too.
Say again.
I like it too.
That's it. It's unanimous. We like it. So that's it again for today. Anna and Stacy with your latest edition of Cabin Cooking with eatingintheburbs.com. Okay, until next time, bye for now. Say bye.
Bye.